Question 21. There are 40 students in a class. Each student walks to school or cycles to school or gets the bus to school. There are 22 girls in the class. 9 of the girls walk to school. 7 of the boys cycle to school. 6 of the 10 students who get the bus to school are boys. Find the number of these students who walk to school. Now this is a confusing question with a huge amount of information in a very small number of sentences. The strategy you need is to be able to look at this type of question and realise I need a two-way table to answer it. On the two sides of my table I'm going to have my two variables. One is the gender, because I have girls and boys, and the other is their method of travel to school. Doesn't matter which way round you put your table, but I'm going to put method of travel at the top here. So we've got method of travel, and they could walk to school, cycle, or come on the bus, and at the end I'm going to put the total. My other variable is the student's gender, and because they've used boys and girls, I'm going to use B for boy, G for girls, and then total at the bottom. And I'm just going to loosely draw in my lines, just so I can keep track of everything. And now I'm going to work my way through the table, making sure each number is allocated. So there are 40 students in the class, so in total I'm going to have 40 students. There are 22 girls in the class, 22. Now it will be tempting to fill in the number of boys there are. I would urge you to wait until you've got all the information in, and then you can approach the question. 9 of the girls walk to school, so girls and walk, 9. I'll just tick that one off. 7 of the boys cycle to school. 6 of the 10 students who get the bus to school, so 10 students get the bus. 6 of them are boys. Find the number of students who walk to school. So what I want is this number down here. How many students walk to school? That's going to be my answer. So I'll just change colour and start to fill in the numbers step by step. So I know if there's 22 girls, that means there must be 18 boys, because it's got to add up to 40. And if there are 18 boys and 7 cycle and 6 come on the bus, that's 13. So 5 must walk. Now that 5 will pick me up my first mark. As you could see, I could now answer the question with 14 students who walk to school. What I am going to do though is fill in the rest of the boxes, just in case you had filled it in a different order. So on the bus here, if there's 10 students in total, 6 are boys, 4 are girls. Girls, there are 22 of them, 9 and 4 is 13. So 9 must have cycled to make 22, and then 9 and 7 are 16. It's worth just checking along the bottom, that adds up to 40, 10, 20, 30, 6 and 4 is 10, that makes 40. Now, my second mark would have been for another calculation if I had worked the question in a different order. And my third mark is for the answer. Now, right now, I may not get the third mark because I have to clearly state the answer. I know I've circled it, but it is just worth making it really easy for the person marking your paper and taking a moment to write 14 walk to school and pop that on the answer line. and there's my final mark.